I choose Shiraaz, and I have to say, I didn't choose Shiraaz. Shiraaz chose me. I have lived in an atmosphere of Shiraaz since I was a child. And that atmosphere is the love of birds and nature and everything beautiful. And when I found Shiraz, it was returning to a paradise that missed. I missed it. Yes. It's the Garden of Paradise, which is part of Shiraz University, Bagh-e-Aram. And when I found this garden, it wasn't like any other garden. The atmosphere was magical. And when I'd sit there and paint, listening to Sharam Nazari or Eftekhari or Sharjarian's music, I would just be transported to another place, inner realm. And I could just know which colors to choose, and I built a structure of light. And these paintings are really the structure of light, the colors that I feel from the music that I listen to and feel in the nature around me. These paintings are about feeling. They're not paintings that I see with my eyes. I don't paint with my eyes. I paint with my heart. I used to read Hafez, and I used to read all the poets, and then my life became similar, and I didn't need to read it anymore. I was living it. And then my paintings became the expression of that life. Iran?
Iran and
India?
Iran and India.
Well, I've been going to India since I was 20 years old, and it's been over 30 years. And I love India very, very much. And it's the home of my spiritual master, Meher Baba. And it's very much my family. I grew up in that atmosphere of a spiritual life. And so I knew about all the poets, the perfect masters, Hafez and Saadi, Tagore, Kabir, Rumi, and Attar. And so I did love to read that. And when I went to Shiraz, it was a dream come true. But I never dreamt that I would be able to paint in the tomb shrine of Hafez, and that I would be given a show of my paintings there, which was such a great honor. And they told me I was the first painter to ever have a show there. And that was Christmas time of 2004 and New Year's of 2005. And I don't think, there's any greater honor that I could have had. So I appreciate it from everyone that made that possible. And I hope to, they told me that I'll have another show there in the future. So I'm hoping that will happen, and I'm planning to go very soon, if I get my visa in October, to have a show at Sadabad in Tehran, where I was invited to have a show at Shah's Palace Art Museum. And then I hope to have another show in Hafez's tomb. And maybe Saadi's tomb. I would love to have a show there. Well, it's interesting because I was warned by everyone how dangerous it would be and that I would be tortured and tied up. And I said, I don't think that's true. But I went there and I was a little nervous. But the minute I set foot on the soil of Iran, it was an embrace. It was a heart embrace. And I felt I had come home. And it was such a deep feeling. It was deeper than my feeling even of India. I don't know what that is, but I was treated royally, like I was queen. I've never had such a wonderful welcome. And the people said we never met an American before, and we're so happy to meet an American. We love America. So it was all so new to me, and I was introduced to Iranian food, which I love, and music. I love the Iranian music and daf. staff is so fantastic.
Were there any restrictions with
I was very lucky. I never had any problem. I painted every day. I would stay at my hotel and go have breakfast and then go either to the Garden of Paradise or Hafez's tomb. I'd go out in the street and take a taxi, which is so easy. They just take you, and it's like 50 cents, and they take you to the spot, and I'd go to Hafez's tomb. One good thing that happened was they used to charge a foreigner price at Hafez's tomb, and it was so much higher than the local price. And on the second trip, on my last day, I was doing this painting, and I said, please, I didn't bring any money with me. I only have a little bit of money, and I don't have enough. And they said, never mind, just pay the local price. And when I came back, I couldn't believe it. They said, no more foreigner price. Everyone pays the same now. So I don't know if that had something to do with me, but it's wonderful. Maybe something miraculous happened. I met the architect of that garden in Hafez's tomb, and he climbed the mulberry tree and gave me a bag of mulberries, which is the Majnun tree. And that was wonderful.